Alright everyone, welcome back on the Flicker98 channel, and this time I'm going to do something a little bit different this time because if you all remember from when I did my video on the Flicker98 Talks, episode 1, which I review a movie. I know I need to do episode 2 sometime, but I haven't planned the movie yet, so that's hiding out right now. But right now, I'm going to do something a lot different than from the Flicker98 Talks. We're going to do a game talk. And yep, this is going to be a game talk, which I will review a game. Probably not every week, but probably once a month. And I will, review a game, and I'll talk about it a little bit, and I'll talk about some of the missions and whatnot, what you have to do. And so I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to get started, and this bases on 3 video games, and they're all Disney, so let's get started. First one is my all-time favorite game, Kingdom Hearts. This is this is a 2002 game release. Oh yeah, I forgot, I'll tell you the games when the games were released, and this is a 2002 game. And yep, it's part of the Greatest Hits series, and pretty well done. Very great game. A bit of one of my favorites. And you play along characters with Jack Skellington, Genie, Ursula, Jafar, Maleficent, and a bunch of others. You go to other Disney worlds. And yep, it's a great game. Great game. And this is the first Final Fantasy game with Disney characters in it. This is the first one ever made with Disney characters. Very great game. I definitely enjoy it a lot. And here's what the disc looks like. Yep, it's got Sora, Donald, and Goofy on there. And I'll show you the booklet. Here's the booklet, what it looks like. And this is a great booklet, but unfortunately the original game that released had the black label on there for PlayStation 2. Well, this is a reprint of the Greatest Hits, but still from 2000. The game's still from 2002, so that's good. And the missions are exactly the same from the original print. Yep. Great game, and you get to play characters as this guy, Sora. And you got Goofy, Donald, Kairi, Riku, and one of the Heartless. And yep, you go to other worlds and beat other Disney character villains, like you beat Maleficent, you beat Jafar, you beat all that other stuff, and it's pretty cool. And the game is about three Final Fantasy characters who wants to go all over the world, wants to see other worlds out there and whatnot. They take a raft, but unfortunately they don't use the raft for some reason. And there might be one part where you might be confused in this game, where it's in the middle of the night and a thunderbolt is coming. And yeah, the thunderbolt on there, it might not, well, it makes sense, but when Sora says, "Oh no, the raft!" So he gets out, and his mom is calling him to say, "Sora, dinner's ready, come on down, Sora," and he's gone. So I know how he escaped, but they don't show how he escaped, so that part you might be a little bit confused from. So, and from the fairy godmother, you summon people. You can summon any other Disney characters you want, but you have to unlock all of them, like Simba, Dumbo, Genie, Bambi, and Mushu, and Tinkerbell too. But where you get the Genie from? Well, you don't get the Genie from the fairy godmother. You need a gem to get Simba, and it's pretty good. But yeah, you can't get the Genie from the fairy godmother. You have to beat the whole Agrabah world, which is formerly known as Agrabah in this game. But for Dumbo, Bambi, and Mushu, those you can unlock from the Fairy Godmother, as well as Simba. But it's a great game. Recommend this to friends. But I know Home the Good Guys does not have this game, but he has a PlayStation 2 console. Well, this is the only game that there is for the PlayStation 2. I would highly recommend Home the Good Guys getting this game, or if you never heard of this game before, there are some clips on YouTube of this where there's boss battles or just clip from other worlds and whatnot, and it's pretty good. And also, for the first Disney World you unlock is the Wonderland, which is from Alice in Wonderland. And the last one you unlock is Neverland, but Neverland's pretty easy, but I don't get why, I don't know why, I think after Deep Jungle, they should have, like, unlocked Neverland, next, you know what I mean? After the second visit of Traverse Town, which is the first world you unlock after you leave the Destiny Islands. Which it doesn't appear, which the island never appears until the second game. And here's the theme song of it, which is it is mostly, yeah, it's the theme song, which is called Simple and Clean, and yeah, by Uda Higuero, I don't know how you say that. But yeah, it's pretty not bad, but the theme song's pretty good. It's pretty cool, but yeah, they had to change some lyrics in here a little bit from this game, yeah, because they had to change some lyrics in this game, but I don't know why, but I don't know what the real lyrics are, but it doesn't matter to me. But here's all the stuff on here, and Haley Joel Osment voices Sora in this game. And a bunch of others. And Jodie Benson's in this game. And James Woods voices Hades. But yep, you go to other worlds, like I'll go to them in order, like Alice in Wonderland, Tarzan, Hercules, or Nick Williams, I would say Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Yep, they do unlock Hercules, and then you unlock Aladdin, which is Agrabah, and then you unlock Monstro from Pinocchio, and a bunch of others. Yeah, it's a cool game. It's got all the characters: Sora, Jack Skellington, Kyrie, Maleficent, Captain Hook, Riku, one of the Air Soldiers, Donald Duck, Goofy, Guard Armor, and Darkseid. Yeah, those are 3 Heartlesses, and last but not least, Pluto. And there's the clock tower from Peter Pan. And also from the Peter Pan Neverland, and from the Peter Pan, game, from the Peter Pan world, after you unlock the world, it starts off with a pirate ship first, and then at the end, and then when you leave the world, whenever you leave it or after you beat it, it ends up being a clock tower. So there you go with this game. But great game ever made. If you don't have this game, go check it out. I highly recommend you getting it. And also, I'm gonna recommend Home the Good Guys. Looking for some clips on here. I bet he would recommend with that, because he's another big fan of Disney, just as much as I am. Alright, well, that would be it with part 1 of the game talk, and I'll be back for part 2, which I'm going to talk about the sequel, Kingdom Hearts 2. And I'll see you then.